Tell Vani can't be happy these days.
You're talking about that slave revolt? Things have slowed down.
Let's see. Here's the Netra symbol. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. The other symbol. And off to the last one. The question is, where is it going to be? Now for the third spot. Oh, that's why. It's trying to open too many things at once. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why my desktop's not booting up, but it is what it is.
Quality and variety. Come see.
Well, okay. And then again, it did shut down rather unpleasantly when we lost power during the thunderstorm. Shouldn't be too surprised though.
Quality material makes for
Delves. Gotta love delves. I hate them. Oh well.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
So now I can shut that down. Alright.
Thank you.
And die, Centurion, die. There we go. One. Two. Just one.
Libations are on you next time.
Uh-huh.
I'm a scholar, damn it!
So far, you haven't done it. Any purchasing libations. I'm the one that's supplying all the materials. God. And the gold. No wonder. I should have paid more attention. I just wanted to get to the next spot. Doing. So stupid. There's the fragment. Now I gotta go back. got 3 more sky shards to get here on top of it all. And 1 public dungeon. Yep, it doesn't want to let me go that way. Fine. Make my life difficult.
You go to a
Oop.
Ah, time for tea then.
Good find, cohort.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't... Oh my gosh. Alright. You don't like mushrooms.
A most gratifying resolution.
I am definitely not so sure about this companion. Well, it looks like there was mobs stuck in the stones there. I should probably get that dungeon in the 3 white sky shards one of these days. I should probably get that dungeon in the 3 white sky shards. Oh. That one's missing, so that's 2 birds with 1 stone. Where's the other sky shards? I'll go see if I can find an isle facing the Sea of Ghosts. What's this one? Sea of Fire. Oh. Guess I should look up the map and see where 2 of those sky shards are.
Another chance at perfection.
Okay, I don't like him. Cocky, self-absorbed like most men in my life. Yeah. I've already run all the way here. I don't need to use the way shrine. Die. Now, at least I don't have to go into this. Okay. Here we go. Of course. Wait, huh? Where? What? Oh, bloody hell. Shouldn't have taken my... There we go. Second door I walked through.
Welcome to my little grotto. Drink it in. You found the netch. I hope I live up to expectations. Behold, my beauty, my splendor. A gift to you, not Ulfsealed. You have worked hard to find me. I know why, of course. I always know why. Confirm for me, please. Ulfsealed is gone. She said that might happen. I hoped she was mistaken. She often was. Well, no Ulfsealed, no problem, not Ulfsealed. You have a naturally buoyant spirit, I can tell. This will be an effervescent experience. Let us begin. Let's open the door to my domain and let some of my beauty, my majesty, into the Scalarium. Place the fable on the dais. Yes, the original fable. Not the new and enhanced version I wrote. That one won't work, unfortunately. You have such a remarkable way of setting books down. Very deliberate. I'm supposed to test you. But tests are weighty, not good for floating. I prefer games. Easier to win and just as easy to prove how clever you are. Oh, listen to me, droning on like the dragon. Anyway, I have some games for us to play.
Alright, what games do we have?
The kind of games that make people feel lighter. Games that show how buoyant life can be. There are many who need the help of my benevolent and loving tendrils.
Yeah, they look so loving. Okay, what kind of help do you have in
Oh,
mind?
anything to take the weight off the shoulders. Health, or happiness, or even money. Ulfsealed tried to explain money to me. It sounded depressing, but apparently people quite like it. I have a list of helpful games for you to play.
Okay, where can I find the
You
list?
must traverse the land in search of 7 orbs. Only with orbs in hand, when the warrior is high in the night sky, can you wish... I kid. They're right here. Only complete those that make you feel the most buoyant. I'll handle the rest. Let us see what you make of my little games. The best games are ones that others don't know they're playing. makes for much more bubbly responses when they discover the joyful tricks we played on them. Oh, of course you do not, Ulfshield. How can you be more buoyant? Why do you have no tendrils when I was blessed with so many? Why bother with the other luminaries when I am right here? I cannot answer all of life's mysteries for you, but I will try. Ah, there was a truly boundless soul. Ulfshield was a most bubbly companion, joyous, ebullient, witty. She was clever and taught me many things. Very netchy. I wonder if she had some netch ancestry. Oh, many things. She had a distinct lack of tendrils. It was very memorable. Her familiar, the crow, was almost as memorable. And she had that, oh, what's the word? The bearded creature she was fond of. Shala something? Shala boring, maybe?
Are you talking about her husband?
How should
Shalidor?
I know? I only met him once, and he was not buoyant at all. Ulfshield spent much of her time here, free of him. I always thought she floated much higher on her own. She would have made a great netch.
You mentioned the... Ah, no!
Let us see what you make
I'm
of
not ready.
all. Of course you do not, Ulfshield. How can you be more buoyant? Scribing is buoyancy of the mind, floating in your soul, lift within your very skills and spells. I find the idea of everyone doing something all the same way not just boring, but dreadfully tragic.
That's why you helped Yusuf perfect the earth?
You have your tendrils twisted on that. Ulfshield was the one who taught me. Though I shared my views and opinions with her, as I am happy to do with you, but we luminaries learned as much from the Archmage as she learned from us. Generally, far too dull for my tastes. Somber. So serious. So old. So focused. Too focused for me. I prefer to let the winds carry me where they will. The Indrik wishes we made sense, but we don't. So why let your tendrils get tangled up about it?
Okay, what do you think
My
of the dragon?
perfect form does not have eyes, not Ulfshield. But I want you to imagine I have them. Now imagine I am rolling them. She thinks herself oh so clever, but ignores even simple truths when they are right in front of her snout. A heavy soul, but I think he means well. Over the years, he's lost sight of what he truly wants. You might say his vision of justice is somewhat frozen, a bit iced over. Oh, right. You don't get that joke yet. That will be funny later. Oh, of course you do not, Ulfshield. How can you be more buoyant? Picture
Tell me
it.
about yourself.
A wizened scholar traces arcane runes across a detailed summoning. I'm kidding. My birth was an accident of magic and deeply boring. It is why I try to stay so joyous and floaty. Existence is what you make of it, not Ulfshield. Ah, is it not obvious? I mean, look at me. I am exceedingly buoyant, perfectly voluptuous. Oh, I see. You too hope to one day have a perfect form. Well, continue your studies, not Ulfshield. Someday you might ascend your imperfect vessel. Ah, there was a oh, many things. She had a distinct lack. How can I not like a fellow flyer? She plays along with my games, acting like she's annoyed by my clever tricks. But I see through her. I know the crow enjoys my puzzles in the library. I ought to pay her a visit soon.
Okay. That's the question I wanted answered. A tinker's game. A tinker will lose their trade if their next invention is not successful. Collect rare materials for them by defeating powerful enemies in the Forgotten Waste. Oh my god, I have to go back to Wardenfall. Game of Horror. Battle rages in the Imperial City. Okay, yeah, that's Cyrodiil. Game of Goods. Traveling group of merchants were robbed of their belongings. Recover them from the mines. Okay. While Daedra are making lives miserable across Tamriel. Okay. A Fisher's Game. An infection threatens a family of skilled artists. Eating fishy flesh caught from the waters around Wardenfall will provide the cure. Catch fish for a healing feast. Okay. Westfield is under attack. Defend the farmers of the region from anything that comes out of the mirrored incursions portals there. Okay. So 3 games in Vardenfall. What are you
Thanks for all you're
doing
doing to
here?
help restore the Scalarium. If there's anything I can do to help, I'd do that Westfield one personally. I know plenty of people who left Valenwood with King Nantharion that I'd like to keep safe.
Incursion portal, okay. I'll do the incursion portal for her. Torchbug, catch a touch.
I know that look. You've been tasked with busy work, haven't you? Well, it seems we're in the same boat. At least I'm fortunate to have it confined to the library. Watch your back in Vasya Didenot if you head that way. The place is full of ruffians and cutthroats. Stealing a bunch of supplies from merchants is tame for them. I'm surprised they didn't...
Ooh. Okay, maybe I'll do that one too.
Everyone keeps talking about these odd things happening to them. They're saying it's this Netch luminary. Funny enough, though, nothing's happened to me. Oh, the Imperial City. I'm sure I don't need to tell you how dangerous it is there right now. Daedra aren't the only roaming enemy that'll run you through first chance they get. Blessings to you if you choose that one. But stay...
Not sure I want to go.
The Netch acts in good faith. Some have found its attitude irksome, but I believe its intentions are pure. I hope more come to walk these halls with the passion of the Netch. If you decide to head into either the Forgotten Wastes or that other place that I will not attempt to pronounce, be on your guard. The creatures that roam there are more powerful than most. You may do well to bring a companion with you.
Okay. Of course, I'm gonna run myself around in circles to find her again when I know they won't storm
It
straight.
seems like the Netch has stopped its pranks. Thank you, Agnes. And thank you. I suppose even children get tired of the same gag over and over. If you're going to be fishing in Vardenfell, make sure you have bait. If you don't have the right bait for the right water, you won't catch a thing. I used to live near a lake. Fished almost every day.
Hmm. Back to Vardenfell I go. Oh, he won't be happy going there. I realized I started this storyline when I wasn't streaming, so what I will do is when I... Is there any fishing holes here? Does this guy like fishing? I don't know if he likes fishing. If he doesn't like fishing, I'll switch.
What is it?
Suron citizens must be frightened out of their minds. Some vigilantes people.
Inside these towers never cease to amaze.
Suron, or he'll have our mages to contend with.
Okay. Salt water. There we go. That'll work better. Then I can see what I'm doing. Fishing, fishing, oh the glorious fun. Well, he didn't respond to it, so... But maybe I should still switch to the other one because... he likes fishing. Hey, you're in my way, twit.
Never a bad time to cast some lines.
You're in my way. I have to get these two companions on the rest of my characters as well. So... got one fish for the quest. Trophy fish. 2 trophy fish. Two luminary blessed fish. Well, it looks like it's gonna rain today, and that means I can't take the wooden shelf I found out, sand it down, and repaint it. Okay, so one game is done. Let me see what sorry. Yeah. So 90 gold, that's 180 gold. Maybe I should do some of those writs and get rid of them. That's the mines. Where am I? I don't want to put the mines. Go back to the way train, I guess. Okay, so there is that one. That's the mines. No more. That's the one I was thinking of there.
Good to get stocked up.
Yeah, I know. As long as I don't decon anything, you'll be happy with me. I know. Sure. For the most part, I'm not sure what you don't like. For the most part, I'm not sure. I should check my email real quick, see if I've got an email from work. Not work, not work, not work. Peter. Not work. 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 Ugh. Oh, they're calling for thunderstorms this afternoon. That's why my phone's going off like a new bar. Alright. Now, seeing as I got to get... Westfield. Where is Westfield? That's the mines, right? Might as well go get that. Okay. Kill 3 birds with 1 stone. But what I'm looking for Vivek City. I don't care about Vivek City.
My second favorite assistant. What a pleasant surprise. We may salvage this expedition yet. I'm afraid things are going... We suffered a major setback at the hands of artisan Lanarman, a grave robber of exceptionally low breeding. He's looking for an artifact, you see, and thought he could use us to find it.
Oh, you're frigging your control rod. Okay.
As if it even exists. The irony is that this ruin really does contain an item of power. A Dwemer relic called a Bathar. With the exception of capable bodyguards like Vimy Lacroix, finding competent...
Don't really care right now. When I come in with one of my other ones, I will worry about this. 13 minutes till I can eat food again. Or should eat food again. 13 minutes till I can eat food.
Easy does it. You're safe now.
Oh, thank the three Vimy got me out. Those...
Well, if it isn't Narama's second favorite assistant. I'm assuming he told you to find me. Well, if you're we're really... Like I said before. Right. Tholador and Tierney.
So, sorry.
I see
Probably
you're still
shouldn't
alive.
just flip through
Excellent.
like that.
The Norman stealing my prize. With our friend here, I have nothing to fear.
I wonder. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm gonna figure that one out the hard way. Oops. Okay.
I need healing.
Somebody please help me.
Yeah, there, you've been rescued.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Literally. Watch for steam vents. I'm getting out of here.
You okay, Pex? Oh, river troll, of course. What is that? Oh. I'm not sure why. Another mutual. Which do I want to do? Fight trolls or fight spheres? Considering I don't know how to get out of here. I did not mean to hit you, you twit. Well, I guess I might as well kill everything as I go. Oh, come on.
About time we faced an actual challenge.
Okay, so he liked fighting the boss. Alright. That's one. So I got two of those done.
encountered this.
Ooh, that hurt. I gotta eat my food before it expires because it's not gonna be a boss. Nope.
Still standing.
Whoever you are, thank you. Lenormand went deeper into the ruin. You can catch him if you hurry. I have to...
What do you need?
I'll go catch up to this person because they seem to know where they're headed. Or maybe not. This is... Something tells me I should have gone and do the quest first. Oh, there's Abby bag. Well, maybe not.
I'm about to dry out. You good? Of course you are.
It is a heavy stack.
Move it! Get rusted.
Interesting. I kind of like him a little bit. Centaurian this time, okay. Okay, so this
You get
was...
all the luck.
This way now. Thank you, stranger, for your help. Oh, the sky shirt's over this way. Cool.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Route to the starry breaches. To lose hope. Is ahead. Still struggling with Naramo's control rod. I think I can make it back on my own. Be careful down here, friend. Okay.
I wouldn't touch that up. One moment. One down. And the end. All yours. Let's hope that rod still works, because otherwise, this will get really tedious.
Better over than under.
Okay, so he's up.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Broke it down for parts.
Fine work retrieving the device. Good. Wonderful. Lenormand somehow managed to crack the resonator crystal. That, of course, led to a catastrophic misalignment of the tonal assembly. In other words, this rod is useless. I've never seen one of my tools so thoroughly ruined. I'm almost impressed.
So we can't turn the dwarven constructs against the mercenaries. Lovely. So we can't turn the dwarven constructs against the mercenaries. Lovely.
Alright, here we go. Ready?
No, but it's not a total loss. With the rod broken, Lenarman cannot turn any more of the automata against us. That may hamper his progress as well.
I just want to check. What am I missing in the dungeon? Not what I'm looking for. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I got that one.
Aside from, you know, my CP and my
Wait.
With us.
The machines will reinforce! Dwemer, obey my call! You will submit! Dwemer, do not fail me!
Are you kidding me? Okay.
That's remarkably unimpressive.
Looks can be deceiving, my dear Vivi. This is our prize.
Hooray.
I wouldn't mind taking a look around this vault before we leave. Quite a yet another Dwemer astrolabe. Unremarkable, I'm afraid.
And worthless. Story of... And there's a Centurion head here. Why?
Without the interior machinery, I'm afraid we're left to wonder.
I do love wondering.
Well, here's a gem. This coffer held something of special significance.
Let me guess. You have no idea what it was.
On both counts.
Interesting. And I'll lay a 10-to-1 odds I didn't kill all the bosses in here. It's gonna suck. And yeah, I'm right.
You could crack.
Yes, I know.
Another 6. Regret? Yes, of course.
Oh, wait. Wait, is it done? Oh, it is done. Okay, cool. So now I have both public dungeons done, and now I just gotta find the last 2. Yep. Maybe I should just look them up while I'm here, because then the only thing I have to worry about is the anglers thing. Oh, excuse me. What do you mean no results found? there's a sky shard around there. Oh, I'm already at the... I don't feel like fighting him right now. Ooh, backpack.
You could.
Yes, I know. Okay, but I've already been over here, so why did I... Okay. Don't know what that is. Okay, I thought I had this sky shard. Okay, so... Okay, so I have that one. Why not showing up? Whatever. Got that one. Got that one. that one. Got that one. That one and that one. Should have that one. And that one. Oh, maybe I don't. There's supposed to be one over there. Why do I not have the one over there? We'll see. We'll go over here, see what I'm doing over here because I really don't know what I'm doing. Water just a little too deep in certain spots. Okay, so it says that there should be a sky shard over here. Not like I really need them. I just need them for completing this area.
Building up a stash. Good thing.
And I'm going to harvest materials while I'm at it. There it is. I did miss this one. Okay. Okay. So one more sky shard remaining. Now, where would that one be? Let's see. One more sky shard, so I got that one. Where cliff striders bask in golden rays, and they're done. a stump. Hollow. Withheld customs. Beneath the Dwarven Bridge, I got that one. Small shrine. Oh crap, I'm looking grizzly scene. Which one's this one? No, that's currently. Dweller overhang. Hollow stump in the wetlands. Let's see if it goes through. I got that one. Lake. Hollow. Withheld. Heart. Crab. Grizzly scene. Cliff striders. That's what I'm looking for. Why do I? Alright. Before I finish this, I just want Cliff Striders. Basque. Let's try that. No. What if I try? Where? Oops. Where? Cliff. And that's still not doing it right. Okay. I give up. That one. Wasn't originally the one I wanted to do, but all good. And go back to whatchamacallit. Path of Chaos. I don't know what that quest is. I'll have to take a look later. One more sky shard here, and then I actually never have to do these sky shards in this zone again for any of my tunes. Come on. Nope. I don't want to talk to the twit. I want to jump over the freaking thing. I want to take a shortcut. I don't want to have to run all the way around. God. I want to be lazy. It's too hot to do things the hard way.
You are most impressive, not Ulfsild. I will ensure the mortals I have in mind are aided by your buoyant deeds. In the meantime, let us talk about your proper trial, and another mortal altogether.
Okay, so a trial like the Indrik then? What do you want me to do for this
I
mortal?
try to stay buoyant, I do. If we are to brush the ground, it should be for good reason. A father breathes his last in Vardenfell at a clinic in the town of Suron. He has regrets to resolve before his soul becomes untethered and drifts away.
So I'm gonna help him resolve
Your
these
cleverness
regrets.
almost reaches that of Ulfsild, not Ulfsild. His soul has splintered into 3 parts. While my tendrils can hold him here for a time, a dark spirit seeks to claim him. That is why we must move quickly, with the help of your knight.
So you want me to ask Nelia for her
With
help?
her portals, you and the knight can flow with the wind. We'll need that to help this man. Ask her to come speak to me. I will make her float with knowledge, and you can prepare for your journey.
Alright, I'll go talk to her.
Soar suspended by your good intentions, not Ulfsild. The clinic is in the town of Suron on the Isle of Vardenfell. The night will be an effervescent addition to your trial. I just know it.
I hate Vardenfell. Seriously do.
Knight, you have an aptitude for magic. Perhaps you just have not found the right teacher.
The crow has warmed up to me, which is great. But now she wants to start tutoring me. It's like I'm back at my mother's home again. How goes your trial with the Netch?
Actually, Netch wants to talk to you. Go talk to him.
Of course. From chasing illusionary squirrels to luminary trials? It's been quite a day. Do you know why it wants me to tag along?
Netch wanted to explain things to you, so
I
go.
suppose when a magical being asks you to help out, you help out. This will be an interesting story to tell my parents when I head home for New Life Fest. See you when I catch up, adventurer.
Alright. See you soon. Oh, I gotta walk all the way around. And off to Vardenfell I go.
all my tools with them and get ready.
Oh, okay. Well, just be easier. Done. Okay. That's alright. I've already done the quest there. Huh. Why did... Never mind.
Father, I got here as soon as I could. Please, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, my love. He's very weak.
And up the stairs we go, and in the door I come.
Are you a healer with the clinic? Please, we came as soon as we heard. I need my father to know I made the journey. The way I last spoke to him. It can't be the last time. It can't. I never wanted him to pass from this world alone. I grew up thinking nothing could kill my father. He was a soldier and later a mercenary. Tough as they come. So when he wrote to me about this illness, I knew it was serious. We haven't spoken in years.
Why?
He expected me to follow in his footsteps. I tried, but it's one thing to hold a sword and another thing to use it. I have the heart of a historian. I'm not made for battle. The last words between us were so bitter. I wanted to make amends.
Okay, is there anything you can do?
I don't know. The clinic says he's beyond their help. If I could just speak to him one more time, put our bitterness behind us and ease his passing. But it's too late. My father is in his final moments and has no idea I'm even...
Alec, Melvina, hello. It must be a surprise to see me.
Nalia? What are you doing here?
I'll fill you in shortly. We're here to help. A friend, can I have a word? I had no idea Alec's father was even sick. We're old friends, so I'm eager to help however we can. Did the Netch explain how I'm going to help you? Back to where we began with portals?
It did. Something about moving with the wind.
That sounds like the Netch. Apparently you're not the only one being tested here. Alec's father, Johannes, is still alive. But his soul is splintered and drifting across the face of Nirn.
And you're gonna help me with the portals.
Any other time, I'd be annoyed. Portals are all the guild things I'm good for. But this is important. I'll remain here, divine where you're headed next, and open pathways as you go. It gave me some kind of mystical ink that will help us out.
The ink will connect you to the soul fragments.
That's what the Netch said. Something about the ink snarling my tendrils with the wayward soul fragments. This is why I didn't stay with spellwork. If you're ready, wish me luck, and let's get started.
I'm ready. Luck, Nalia.
Nalia, please. Is there anything you and your friend can do?
I just want him to know I'm here.
One moment, Alec. This ink is... it's working. You're headed to Dragon Bridge. Walk with Magnus.
And off across Neon I go.
My first mission. My first brush with death. The Reach folk had us on the run. I was so far from home and certain I'd die alone.
Yeah.
Hey, stay with me!
I fought with everything I had. My wife was at home by herself. She told me she had news for me when I returned. I needed to know what it was.
You asked for it.
Of course, recipes that I already know, but sorry, they can go on one into new tunes.
Enough! How dare you! You will fall just as easily as the bridge above. The Reach will be victorious!
Oh. You lost the last time we fought. What makes you think you're gonna win this time?
The bridge must fall! It must!
Good point.
Oh, I'm at the end, aren't I? Dragon Bridge. My blood warmed the icy water. I should have died that day. Yeah, maybe I did. Mariel, Blackberry Mead, Border Watch, Alec, my life's pride. Were all those warm memories just the dreams of a dying young soldier?
It wasn't a dream. Ulrich's waiting for you back in Thrawn.
Alec? Yes. This is where I learned of Alec. near death. Perhaps nearer than I am now. I remember tendrils cradling me, lifting me to the water's edge. My wounds closing, pain easing. A voice that was joyous, clear.
Oh, what did it
I
say?
had to live for my son. I feared I'd never live to meet him. I was just glad I wouldn't die alone. But when I woke later, no one was there. And when next I saw my wife, she handed me her child, a boy, my Alec. Where is he?
He's with you right now in Saran.
Loftily done! Nalia, the next portal, if you please. To Border Watch ruins you go!
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I don't want to go that way.
Border Watch. The day I thought Alec would join me as a soldier in my new assignment. The day he would break my heart.
Well, that is cruel. You should accept your child as they are. Always. Never expect them to be something they're not.
He was still a little boy when I put that wooden sword in his hands. I'd convinced myself that he would aspire to be like me. He was a fighter.
But he wasn't. Typical fathers of old.
It was here at Border Watch that I was given command so many years ago. I sent for my son, urging him to enlist. We would defend these walls together. And he arrived, only to hand in his blade.
Why was it so important that he enlist?
Alec had such a love of history. I thought he'd relish the chance to stand with the soldiers that made it. I wanted to fight side by side with my son. Wanted that life so badly. Handing me his blade felt like he'd run it through my heart.
What'd you say to him?
I told him he'd be a failure. That he'd come crawling back. What loving father does that? Defines. What possessed me to say such things?
Well, return to Sonon. You can still reach him.
Only one remaining not Ulf-sealed. Nalia, a portal to Blight Bog Sump, please.
God.
My final mission. My wife, long gone. My son estranged and beyond my reach. I was alone. Soldiers worsening.
Let's knock some heads.
Yeah, knockheads.
I blame the French wilderness. They are plentiful.
Your time has come, Jones.
Oh no, it hasn't.
A theories cannot be denied.
My final venture as a man of the sword. I resigned my station and took to mercenary work. I had tracked a bounty to these ruins filled with traps and monsters. I was lost, injured. I fell and my torch went out. I was alone. So alone.
What happened?
I saw a shape in the darkness, looming like a storm cloud. Tendrils swaddled me like a babe. I did not fight as they held me close, set me on my feet, and I heard that laughing voice from all those years before.
And what'd it say?
It told me of Alec's life, his wife, his work as a respected historian. Alec was happy, and I was happy to hear it. I left these ruins, but I didn't have the courage to write my son until I fell ill. And then it was too late to make amends.
It's not too late. Elric's waiting for you in Sauron.
Well done, not all sealed. Nalia will see you back to Sauron, where father and son reunite.
Father, it's Alec. I'm here. Just be still.
My boy, I have much to say after coming so far. Just let me catch my breath.
He can hear me. He knows I'm here. My father doesn't have to pass from this world alone. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know how to thank you. What did you do?
Your father's soul was still here. I just had to urge him back to your side.
Growing up, he was all I had. Mother passed when I was young. We regretted what we said to each other, but the years got away from us. What do I do? How can I make up for all these years we've missed together?
Say what do you want to say? Well, there's still time. This is something that everyone should live by.
I'll try to tell him everything. My time as a historian, meeting my wife Melvina, everything. I'm just so relieved to hear his voice again. You and Nalia have given me a memory to last the rest of my life. Thank you, stranger.
You're welcome.
Alec, my life's pride. I'm so sorry. Those things I said to you. I wish I could take it all back.
I know, Dad. I'm sorry I didn't give you the chance to make amends.
Shh, my boy. We're together now. That's all that matters.
We've done all we can here. Let's head back to the Scalarium and speak with you-know-who.
Alright. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I will be right back. I'll just need a few minutes to stretch my legs. I've been on for just over 2 hours, so I will be back in a few minutes. Alright. I am back. Oh. Guess my son went out for a walk or something. Grabbed a quick peanut butter sandwich because I needed something to settle my tummy. Off to talk to the Netch.
What a marvelous game we just played! And you did it without my lithe and stylish tendrils. Even I must admit, I could not have done it better.
Alex seemed grateful to have some time with his father.
What a delicious trick! Returning his father just in time! Grief is heavy, not good for floating. Regret, that's even worse. Alec and his father were trapped beneath all that weight, and now they are both just a little lighter.
Light enough to have that conversation they need to.
Now you're getting it! The best tricks are the ones nobody sees coming. A twist of fate, a bubble of hope, a glorious multi-limbed embrace. Seeing people happy is all for my own gratification. Selfish, I know, but I've been called worse.
Well, have I earned your respect? Your support for my scribing journey?
Absolutely. Consider my trial passed. I'll summon up my sigil, and you can take it back to the altar. It is time for you to scribe up your own clever tricks. Just remember to stay light, stay breezy, keep yourself as netchy as you can.
I'll try, Netch. Thank you.
Take my sigil. Use it to amplify the altar and seek to better the world through your scribing. Be sure to thank Nalia, and don't be a stranger, or I'll find an excuse to start wandering the Scholarium again.
Probably wouldn't be a good thing with some of the people in there.
There you are. I just got back myself. About to power up the altar again, are you? Don't let me stand in your...
Now, which do I want to do next? Griffin or Dragon?
Thank you. It means a lot that we could help Alec find some closure. I'm not sure he would have ever forgiven himself if we hadn't been there today.
You're welcome,
I wonder if Ulfsild ever faced a personal trial like this when she met the luminaries the first time. I guess we just have to do what we can when we can and hope for the best. Oh, Magnus, did the Netch teach us a lesson?
Maybe. Why do you think the Netch drew you into the trial?
The Netch acted like it was another trick, but I felt for some time like my magic has stagnated. It was really hard. But it was kind of a joy to really challenge myself. Still think I'll stick to swords and shields, though.
It was good working with you.
I feel the same way. Just look at all the lives you made brighter. The altar is another wing stronger, and we reunited a man and his son for one final day together. The Netch's antics were kind of moving. All because of you, my friend.
Well, at least it's getting warm, but that air bubble in there is gonna cause a problem. Other than if it wasn't for that hole in the seal. Damn it. Get it right the second time. Tingle.
Okay.
Alright. So,
Funny. Okay.
couldn't hurt. This one wide. Unless we try going to it.
Oh, okay. Written log of Captain. Ooh. I wonder, what do I do? Dragon. Griffin. Pages of the book are torn out, leaving nothing but shell of the tome. Are you kidding?
Sorry about that one, adventurer. I need to brief you.
Seems we have a pest problem of sorts.
Ho there, friend. I know the path of scribing beckons. You're no doubt hoping to contact the Griffin Luminary. Unfortunately, it seems we have a page thief in the Scalarium.
Wait, someone stole the pages of the Griffin's Fable?
Just so. We were cataloging tomes and left the fable unattended for just a moment. Then from the other room, we heard yips and snarls and found it torn apart. Nalia is already at work trying to find an alternative to the missing pages.
Alright. Well, where is she?
East Wing, looking for anything Ulfsild might have left behind about the Griffin. Hopefully she'll get you pointed in the right direction. My deepest apologies. This was a grave error on my part, but it won't happen again.
Alright, I'll just speak to Nalia.
A few wards around the library and we'll make sure the page thief doesn't strike again. In the meantime, perhaps Nalia has found something left behind by Ulfsild over in the East Wing. It's going well. I'm not usually the type to work at a desk, but it's been interesting to walk the halls and see all the different titles. From what Julian and Anard have said, this place is a treasure trove of knowledge.
Alright. Any parts of the library in particular?
A section dedicated to cookbooks from the First Era. Shelves of poetry from Atmora, and a startling number of bawdy limericks stacked up in a pile of chapbooks. Archmage Ulfsild, it seems, was eager to follow the hunt for knowledge wherever it led. I'll help Julian and Anard set up wards.
Ah, good, you're here. Give it a listen.
I can already feel the pull on Ivea. Nothing we can do now will outpace the greed of a Daedric prince. I know that this situation is hard to accept, but I wish the Griffin and the Fox would understand. This isn't a fight we can win.
She sounded so sad. Losing Ivea and the Scalarium to the whims of Sheogorath must have been devastating. And it sounds like the Griffin didn't much like it either.
Perhaps with Ivea returned to Nirn, the Griffin will be in a better mood.
I hope. I still can't quite wrap my head around the fact that you helped bring Ivea home. In any case, Ulfsild was just as talented as her husband. Almost every one of her wards is holding, which makes our interloper all the more confusing.
What do you mean?
I managed to catch sight of our pest just before you arrived, and it's a fox. Possibly the fox Ulfsild mentioned in the echo? It was enormous and seemed intelligent. Honestly, it looked very surprised to see me.
An intelligent fox stole the paper
They're all in
pages.
above our heads here. Don't look to me for answers. Luckily, our foxy friend might have helped us out. When he saw me, he dropped one of the pages. It's the first page to the fable with Ulfsild's notes clear as day.
Her notes were already visible without the lens?
Ulfsild must have left it behind with the annotations already visible. For some reason? Maybe if you meet that fox, you can ask him about it. I put it on the table just over there. Give it a look.
Have you learned anything else about ESO or the Griffin in
Ulfsild's
research?
handwriting is on every tome in here, but she wasn't eager to share much of herself with history. As for the Griffin, he seems to come off as a strong personality, but with a bit of an interesting soft spot. That fox she mentioned. Well, if the Griffin is the stout defender Ulfsild's notes make him out to be, you'd think he'd take a dim view to thievery. But apparently this mighty Griffin and this clever fox got along as thick as thieves.
Alright. So, why do you think she wrote so little about herself?
She felt there were more important things to write about. She seems very driven, in her echoes and in the notes. Compelled by her quest to understand scribing and the luminaries, to leave behind a legacy. Magnus, I'm not sure that's possible. The Netch's joyous floating is, it's a singular experience. Ulfsild's notes make him out to be something of a knight in the mold of the ancient orders. Strong, true, and unyielding.
Okay.
Well, if the Griffin is the stout defender Ulfsild's notes make him out to be, you'd think he'd take a dim view to thievery.
Oh, I've
But
already.
apparently this mighty...
Alright. So, off to get the page. Night follows, fretted Gray, swishing his tail. Zaraya looked at her friend. That's it. She said what the dying man said. Dusk always falls. They ran from the tendrils of night to Castle Duskfall. Gray's magic cast their movements in shadow. Zaraya noticed the curious lines on the scrap of the map made the shape of Trevia to the north. A castle on the river Trevia? Could this be about the overlooked tower? I've never heard it referred to by that name. Regardless, we're in the rift. Are you certain this will work? Said Gray, keeping lookout as Zaraya dug at the base of the highest tower. Stealing the Griffin's treasure and blaming it on the Lady of the Night, said Zaraya. Yes. You really ought to keep your voice down, Gray fretted, hopping back and forth. But Zaraya just laughed. What haunts this old keep doesn't care what we say. But Gray's eyes were keen, and what Zaraya saw as a simple crow's, Gray knew to be something much worse. Just then, Zaraya's shovel hit something hard, and Gray yipped as the night messengers began to...
You're off like a racing frog. Let me know if you want to confer about the directions in the fable. I'm so glad we were able to overcome this little hiccup. That first page should be enough to get you going. I just hope you'll find some clue that will lead you to the next set of walls.
Alright.
I'm not too familiar with the rift, but I do know that the Treva is a river that splits the hold. Maybe follow it south from the Molten and see what you can find? Just remember, what was a castle overlook back then might just be ruins now.
Alright, even if I dispel the words, wards, do you think I'll find the next clue set?
Julian and Laren are working to strengthen our walls. If it was the fox stealing the pages, perhaps there'll be enough to catch it when it returns. And of course, if you need help with something, come back here and I'll do what I can.
I've just come back from another...
New lore book. Give you a dad, Secretary to Archmage, Galarian, that work at Scholarium, greeting Secretary and Archmagister. Terms including the last shipment have been mostly useful in helping us translate and cross many of the editions we already have covered. Interesting. Yeah, I'm actually gonna stop my stream for now. Go take a break. I am tired. So I'll be back in a little while. Maybe, if not tomorrow. I might be back tomorrow. Or the day after, or Friday. Well, no, not Friday. Well, yeah, maybe Friday. Depends on how much I have to do. I'll talk to you guys in a little while. I just need... My head's starting to hurt. I gotta take my headset off, and I just wanna take some Tylenol, get rid of this headache. Yeah, well, have fun, and maybe I'll see you in a little while. Alright, bye.